Hello everyone and welcome back to this new tutorial. Today we are going to see how we can implement CRUD operations using Spring Boot. So let us get started without wasting any time. Go to start.spring.io, select Java and Maven, select the Spring Boot version. Here I'll give the group name as CRUD example, CRUD demo as artifact and name as CRUD demo. The dependencies I have used are Spring Web, Spring Boot DevTools, Spring Data JPA and H2 database. So I'll click on generate. I'll go to the desktop and just save it. It will download. So after it downloads, right click and extract it. After it extracts, just open it. Right click again, open with VS Code or any editor of your choice. So wait for it to open. So I'll just pause the video until my Java extension and all of those gets activated. So as you can see, I've gotten Java ready over here. So I'll just close this. I'll wait for the errors to go get away. See, it's still scanning over here. So you need to wait for some more time. You have to wait and let it load. Okay, until it loads, let us create a few more folders. So one folder will be entity, E-N-T-I-T-Y. Another will be controller, C-O-N-T-R-O-L-L-E-R, controller. Next will be repository, and finally service. Okay, let's start with the entity first. So I'm going to create an entity employee.java file. So let me just go to the employee.java file. Okay. I'll provide this text file in the description. You can download it from there. No issues. So I'll just copy paste it for now. This is going to be a very simple demonstration. So I'm going to use Postman to check if everything is correct. So what does the entity file contain? It contains all the data that is like to be added to the database, like JPA database and all of that. So here, for example, I've used ID, name, and salary. And you have to create a constructor. After creating a constructor, you have to put the setter and getter methods. Okay. This you can do it automatically. That's not an issue. Or you can use Lombok as well. To keep this demonstration simple, I've not used any Lombok or anything like that. So I'll save this. After saving that, I'll save this and close it as well. Okay. The entity has been created. Let us create the controller. So I'll type employee.java. I'll wait for it to create the package, yeah, and paste it. Okay. Okay, I have to create the service also. So I'll just create the service as well. Yeah, employee service. Okay. EMP employee service or Java. So first you have to create the entity, then you have to create the service, then you have to create the repository, then you can go with the controller. Okay. Yeah, I'll create the repository as well. The repository just contains the interface and you have to, so that you have to use the JPA repository, right? So for that reason, you're using the repository. Paste it over here. Okay. So as you can see, we'll wait for some more time and all the errors will go away. Close all of this. Okay. We have created an entity class. In that entity class, we have put all the setter and getter methods. Okay. Then we have created repository. In the repository, we are using the JPA repository, right? So that we are mentioning it over here. Next, in the service class, we have used like set like okay, the service class, it calls the repository. So first it will see what all is to be done. It will call the repository. Then it will send all the processes to the controller. So the controller can take go ahead from there. Okay. So yeah, I'll go to the controller now. And the controller will handle all the like URLs. For example, slash employee, you have to do get mapping, right? So it will list all the current database which is available, which is there right now. In employee by ID, we can search. So we can give slash employee slash one. So it will only display ID one, who the employee who has ID one. So we can do post mapping and add a few more employees by using Postman. We can put by Postman itself, and we can use delete also, because as we have not created any front end application for this, we have to use Postman. Okay. So I hope I have understood what does controller, entity, repository, and service do. Okay. So we have once we have created this much, we have to go to resources, go to application properties, and you're supposed to you're supposed to type few more things. I'll just paste it here. Okay. So I'll just copy this and I'll paste it over here. So I'm just creating the config files, like the configuration for the H2 database, H2 console, right? And for the JPA. So I've not given any password for this right now. I'll save it, and then yeah, now the application has been created. All the coding has been done. I'll run the main class. So I'll wait for the main class to begin, execute. Okay, as you can see, the server has been started. So I'll just open my browser and I'll just check if it has started or not. Just localhost 8080. I should get an error right now. Yeah, white label error. Why? Because if I go to my controller and I see it's employees, so I'll put slash employees. Then I'll get this type of interface. Because I have not created anything, nothing will be shown here. Okay. Now this much work is done. Now we have to go to Postman. Go to Postman. I'll just put get and check if we have gotten it there. So we'll get again 200 okay over here. Okay, so employees, send it again. Yeah, see, I've gotten okay. Now, let us add something. So let's go here, and instead of putting get, I'll put post. Okay. In employees, I'll just add something. What will I add? Let me add this name and salary. ID will be added automatically. That's not an issue. So you have to come to body and select JSON. Okay. I'll put send. See, I've gotten 200 okay. And now if I go to my browser and reload, so as you can see, ID 1, name is Shankar, salary 50,000 has been added. Okay. Now, I want to add one more. I'll just add one more here. I'll just go to Postman again. I will just go to Post again, and I'll change the name to Ram Prasad. Okay. I'll change the name to Ram Prasad. I'll put send. See, I've got an ID 2 over here. So if I reload it, as you can see, ID 1 Shankar, ID 2 Ram Prasad. So the get has been done, post has been done. Okay. Now put. What does put mean? We have to update it, right? So I'll go to put employees slash one. So I'll be updating employee one car details. I'll change it to and put it to Amit. AMITH. I'll put send. See, I got an OK again. I'll reload it. As you can see, it was Shankar before. Now it has changed to Amit. Okay. So get has been done. So how will I check the get? So this I've got an employees, right? So this is the get. Get is complete. Put, we have added for like post, we have added few more details, right? One ID one and ID two. That is done. Post. Wait. Yeah. Put. Get is done. Get, we have seen that. Post, we have also added few two details. Put. Now we changed the name from Shankar to Amit, right? So that is also been done. Now I want to delete something. How will I do that? So I'll go to delete employee one. I'll just do remove all of that. I'll put send. See, it's shown not allowed. So how we are going to do this? So as you can see, if I do this, it's showing 404 not found. Why is it not found? So I go to my VS Code, this application, and if I go to delete mapping, see, as you can see, it's employee slash ID. Here I'm giving employees. So I'll change it to employee and slash one. Because I have two IDs over here, right? If I go to my browser, ID1 and ID. Let me delete ID1. That is Amit. So I go to my Postman, go click on that, and click send. So as you can see, I've gotten OK and I've gotten a message employee with ID1 deleted. If I reload it now, I can only see Ram Prasad over here. So by following this, you can successfully implement CRUD operations using Spring Boot. So I'll be uploading this in the description. You can certainly refer it. And yeah, if you have any queries, you can surely uh, write it down in the comment section. So thank you for watching.